entertainment MC extraordinaire.
Thanks, Phil.
12 days later, we're both still standing, but for me, working on the floor for the first time and being host of this event, to you, outstanding. Every single night, you've lost your voice a couple of times. You've needed honey and lemon a couple of times. You've had special deliveries of honey and lemon. But as we know, the Irish Open is all about a crack, and the crack den has been rocking every single night. You've done an unbelievable job.
That's kind of you, Phil, but to be fair, it's the people who come here. Like, I mean, poker can be such a weird game. We both played poker, and obviously we've played it very badly because we're now doing host and MC. But we know that poker for 95% of the people can be a little bit of a disappointment. You know, you haven't hit what you wanted to hit, and it's our job. Your job, my job, when we're doing the interviews and when we're doing the hosting, it's our job to pick people up a little bit. We want them fresh again for the following day. We want them to feel like, you know what, tomorrow's another day, not go home with their heads down. And if the crack den brings them in, and whatever form of games we're doing, or game shows, or entertainment, or bands, whatever the case may be, over 70 countries have come to join us here in Ireland. And I think we're bringing a little something different to the poker world by introducing a fun aspect to, and a really interactive aspect to it each and every night. Because for me to see people who've had disappointment on the poker table with big smiley faces leaving the den and saying, Phil, great show, or thanks so much, and God, that was great crack last night. And so that's the mainstay. But listen, 12 tough days. This is the final now. We've got 7 players left in the main event. This could be a 4 a.m. job here tonight. It could definitely be. And it's part of what we do. And you, as your inaugural interview, you've done a great job as well, Kit. You've done a great job. And it's been a pleasure to work with you. And hopefully, if the two of us are still kicking next year, we can go back again and do it all over again.
Absolutely. We saw you last year at the end, and I said to you, like, when everything had finished, you're walking around with your A4 and you're going like this with, this needs to improve. Do you do that with the crack den as well?
Yeah, absolutely. We want to improve every year. I think we improved from last year. I was actually talking to Julian from PokerStars there, and he was saying great job, and the new setup at the crack den has worked so well this year. I said, Julian, there's lots of little things, and Laura is very good at it. Me and Laura row all the time over what we should be doing next year, and this is what we need to do. And what, as you said, we went around last year with a list of items that we want to improve on, and we'll do it again this year because we're trying to make it bigger and better every single year. And if there's room for improvement, we'll always make that improvement.
Last night in there, you announced JP has just announced there's a free bar. I've seen the bill. Now, I hope he knew that you were doing that.
Phil, my equation to last night, when I announced JP has said there's a free bar, it was like Moses parted the water when the Egyptians were chasing them down. I've never seen a rush like it in all my life. A bar that was kind of busy was absolutely rammed. Well, listen, this is why the Irish Open is so different. I know a lot of companies and a lot of places have a free bar, but there's so much going on. The fun last night, the fun with the lip sync. I have to say, every night we've brought it up a little more of a level. The tempo brought up a level, and I'm really happy and I'm really proud of what we've achieved this year outside of the poker room. I'm really happy with what we've done, and I made so many new friends, so many new people from Canada, from Mexico, from Colombia, countries I'd never expect to be here at the Irish Open, and made so many new friends. And the Crack Den has its own little gang. We become a social club. You know what I mean? I have Val and Jim from Canada who come in every night. There's a certain group of people, about 50 people, coming into me every night, and I've created, I think, friendships for the rest of my life. As long as they're alive and I'm alive, we'll be pals and we'll see each other around the world and we'll say hi. And that's what the Crack Den, for me personally, to the interaction, the people seeing the Irish Open for the first time, I just think it's an amazing experience for everybody. It's something they've never seen at any other poker event, with what's happening outside of the poker room. And I'm really proud of what the boys have achieved and what me, Laura, have achieved, what you've achieved, the whole team. I think we've done a pretty goddamn good job this year.
I think absolutely sentiment, everything you just said, that was amazing. But you personally, from me to you, watching your work, watching you with the crowd, watching you whip them up, you never stopped at all, and it was just an unbelievable job. Phil Baker, MC extraordinaire, you are an absolute legend.
Thanks, buddy. And just anybody out there, I'm very cheap. If you need me for a gig, get me in. Very cheap.